prices at Hi-Fi Corp. Don't regret it and buy it on credit. Or this Univa 7 kg front loader washing machine for 5199, save 300. Or this Samsung Galaxy A23 smartphone for 4299, save 200. Price is valid until 1 August. Hi-Fi Corp, your #1 deal destination.
In any case, you've been wondering what is the Thursday show looking like, but that's just to tell you 2 main topics will be highlighting your evening. Hello and welcome. Beautiful Thursday night where we'll be crossing live to different platforms, be it the 2021-2022 MTN Premier League press presentation. Not a secret, Scully is the top player of the season. Now, just to give you an idea of what's happening, we'll cross over there where the press presentation is being held, where the Minister for Sports, who is represented by Minister Masego, just speaking right now to give you an idea of what the tournament and the press presentations were all about. Let's just cross over to what's happening down there at Eswatini Lodge in Matsapa. After the minister's speech, we touch on other details in my company together with Linda Lamin.
As COVID-19 and various other challenges continued to cast an unwelcome shadow over our nation. And yet, despite these challenges, football once again showed its immense resilience by bringing together its shared strength to deliver a successful season. All of you here and the many other stakeholders across the country should take this immense pride in delivering this past season and ensuring that the business of football perseveres. All our efforts, however, would have been in vain without the immense and unwavering support of football and local sports long-term partner MTN Eswatini. Even though 2021-2022 season began, while there were still restrictions on the attendance of sporting events by spectators, MTN Eswatini remained steadfast in supporting local football. It is no secret that these restrictions had a negative impact on the returns for our commercial partners and made committing to sponsorship much more difficult. And yet, there has been any doubt from MTN Eswatini about maintaining this relationship with football, which is now approaching a staggering, unbroken 20 years. What we have learned over the past 2 years is that MTN Eswatini is a true and outstanding partner of local football and indeed the wider sporting fraternity in our beautiful Kingdom of Eswatini. Mr. CEO, kindly allow me to express our most sincere appreciation to you and the entire MTN Eswatini family and wider MTN group for remaining committed to driving the development of football and all sport in the kingdom. I should assure you, Mr. CEO, that as a ministry mandated by His Majesty's government to create an enabling environment for sporting development in the kingdom, we are hard at work ensuring that partners like you find value in partnership with local sport. Recently, we developed national anti-doping regulations as part of a wider plan to ensure that the sporting environment in Eswatini is free of doping. Mr. CEO, we understand that for brands like MTN Eswatini, you cannot afford to partner in unclean activities. Thus, we have developed this regulation to propel us towards a safe and clean environment across all sporting activities, including football in Eswatini. I am proud to share, Mr. CEO, that these regulations have already been adopted by National Sports Association. We are also pleased to share that phase 2 of the rehabilitation of Somhlolo National Stadium is now complete. We are now hopeful that this much-loved, iconic national venue will soon be back available for local public use while we continue with our other ongoing renovations as part of efforts to modernize the stadium. We are well aware, Mr. CEO, that Somhlolo National Stadium is a favorite among local football for its many positives, including location and friendly booking fees. The stadium has also seen some of the most iconic moments in the history of the MTN leagues. And we are excited about the prospects of welcoming football back to the venue soon. Thank you. I now take this moment to congratulate the two champions we are here to celebrate this evening, Royal Leopards and Seven Dreams. The 2021-2022 season across both leagues was hugely entertaining and filled with suspense right up until the very last day. It is testimony of the quality of both leagues that the respective champions were both crowned on the very last day of the season. I therefore congratulate you, Leopard and Seven Dreams, for being cut above the rest in the hugely competitive field. You stand here tonight and deserved champions as we salute you, Royal Leopards and Seven Dreams. Now, every club will be well aware of your qualities next season, and staying on the top will definitely prove harder than getting there. I hope you are ready for that challenge ahead. I further take this moment to send out our commiserations to all those who miss out on the champions sport across both divisions, as well as those who have been relegated. Such is the nature of sport, that there will be winners and losers. What is key, however, is that we remain gracious in both victory and defeat. I challenge all those who did not have the best of season to put up their socks and try again in the upcoming season with renewed vigor. As I conclude, I wish to thank the supporters who make football and our sport what it is. Supporters make huge sacrifices, traveling across the country, supporting their clubs and buying club merchandise. As a ministry, we wish to thank all supporters for bringing life into the business of football. I further take this moment to thank all who work to ensure the smooth operations of football machinery. From MTN Eswatini, EFA and PLE staff, club officials, referees, media, police, security, and emergency services, vendors, stadia staff, thank you for serving football so diligently. I now challenge all of you in football, from players, supporters, to officials, to work together once again to deliver a spectacular 2022-2023 season. It is now my pleasure to officially crown Royal Leopard and Seven Dreams as the champions of the MTN Premier League and MTN National First Division 2021-2022, respectively. I thank you and may God bless you all. Maswati lamahle njengoba sengivetile ukuthi awu sithunywa nguhulumende weNgwenyama kutobonga lamuhla lokuhle kangaka lesikubonako. It is a colorful and brilliant evening, so we are all so excited to be in this very historic event. Sithi nje sikubonga kakhulu. MTN, we salute you. You have been with us through thin and thick. You continue to support the sporting activities in the country. So we sincerely thank you for that. Sithi nje asibonge kakhulu. This is going to take the country into another level. E-performance yesihlangu recently manifests that indeed we are heading towards the right direction. Ngicela sibashele tandla. The mere fact that eventual winner Lega Premier League was at the very last day, it's an indication that there is competition, tight competition, and the logo siglethelwa baga MTN, asibashele ntandla baga MTN. Besingakwenta konke le besingakwenta, but ibhola seyikhombisile ekutheni inemandla, ine-unifying factor, iyasenda kokuthi noma satane isende kokuthi sithandzane ngokuhlangana nje ebholeni. So sithi lokho ke siyakubonga kakhulu kubaga MTN abaqhubeke balibambise livele eMaswati. Siyathi kokuthi we are going through challenges these days. Kunabo COVID and the business ayisiyole kahle. But MTN uthite through thick and thin utaqhubeka abe nathi. Sithi ke siyakubonga kakhulu lokho akaqhubeke MTN alibambise livele eMaswati. Siqhubeke sibe united, siqhubeke sithandze one another, siqhubeke satane, Siqhubeke sibe united as a nation. We are all united under the banner of MTN. So we thank you sincerely for that sponsorship. With those words, ladies and gentlemen, umntu sekanga hlala phansi abongele lama team lamabili, Real Leopard and Seven Dreams, njengoba sebatha uthola umklomelo wabo. Lo tshalile uyavuna, so sesikhathi sokuthi akuvune. Thank you so much for this colorful evening. Nkulunkulu asibusise sonke sisajika sa emakhaya, siyabonga kakhulu. Neyokuthi nje sithandaze ukuthi awu Minister waka Sports babe mathe bulunga la khona ahambe kahle kunene asaqhuba umsebenzi welive. Kepha bekungaba kuhle aphinze angikhanze solo ngibambile la kumbe salahlala la akhona kulesikhashanyana. Siyabonga.
That is the Minister for Public Service, Mr. Mabulala Masego, who was standing in for the Minister for Sports, Haris Bulunga, who's away on international duty in Birmingham during the official opening of the of Commonwealth Games. Otherwise, that is part of the things that are taking place at the MTN 2021-2022 Premier League prize presentation. A lot has happened. A couple of things that happened prior to the Temidlalo show. Otherwise, we'll talk about a few things that has highlighted. I'm not alone. I'm in the captain of Temidlalo.
Oh yes, ngikuthula kakhulu ngiyabonga kumukela ehlelweni lakho bese ngivusela wena ama-loyal viewers ekhaya ngiyathi ukuthi baningi bagatsile ukuthi ingabe kuhambe kanjani labanye sebabonile enkundleni yokuxhumana kodwa thine nawe including our colleague Phathizo Msibilo Senders le sidabalethela konke labafuna kuva lokuphathelana nema awards. All right,
they how things are right now. Just to give you an idea of what you've missed since the opening of the activities earlier on at the Eswatini Lodge. Our colleague Phathizo Msibilo is down there just to give you a short summary, give you the color of how the event has been taking place prior to this program earlier on. Phathizo Msibilo, just give me the feel, give us the feel as we sit at home, just to tell us how things are down there in Matsapa.
300 rand simfaka kuMomo account yakhe so tawathi ke ukuthi with everything lo ithengako lengetulu kwelinani lawane emalangeni kulamalanga siyawinisa ngibalo cancel the highest points nonke nithi 0 points ngeke bantu bakethu ngikansi ngholelwa ngibani mani ngayithengile ethana yebonini. No, you can shout. 222. Ukhona lo ngetulu kwa 222?
Nasiya sandla gcinini.
232. 413. Ukhona lo ngetulu kwa 413 points. Asilibone licingo ngicote nalo mphathi wami. Una 413 points at the moment and growing. Lama points
413 going once.
Yemngani wami.
413 there's a hand.
Ngeke kunalo ngetulu kwa 413 points.
Yeah, ngathi usa check licingo lakhe. But ke
you have 413 points. Ibe yaqhubeka bese remember 2 million.
Part of the activities, of course, that are taking place down there at the Eswatini Lodge during the official press presentation of the 2021-2022 Premier League. I was hoping that we catch up with our colleague Phathizo Msibilo, who is down there at the ceremony, where we'll also highlight a few things pertaining to who is currently the best player of the season. Skali Nziniza has been awarded that. We'll touch on that later on. The money has got top goal scorers and everyone. Not to forget Sunday Sandile Dlamini under the 7 Dreams for the National First Division. Those are some of the things that will take center stage on our program. Not to forget that we do have a team that is already in the United Kingdom for the 2022 Commonwealth Games, the official opening. Wherever they are, we'll also touch on that. Dlamini, bekuvusela so verukhona umcwaka nganani umsebenzi wanamuhla master, just to award the players, knowing how they have worked hard for the entire season.
Fabrice kule season lesibonile lesi mina nawe nababukeli labayibonile ukuthi belikhulu kanganani kubadlali kuma teams kuma fans, because even nema fans akabilula Fabrice. Remember ukuthi kwaba nema campaigns kuthiwa kudinga ukuthi ba vaccinate ukuze abantu ubuyela ema stadiums, ma teams angakhona kuba ne pre-season lekahle, angedwe ma teams 16 teams adlala a compete, sabona a very competitive league. Kwase sekuyabuya ke Fabrice thina nawe sabalethela ne award nje I believe ikhona leye ku media ukuthi ngiphi laba lethele ma fans noma ema loyal viewers noma whatsoever lo sebenta noma ngiphi I media kulethiwe lokho sayilesa sine highlight show lapho khona bekuthi nge weekend nakudlalela ama games bese sisewa package sesiyalethela bona babukela ukuthi babone labangayi kuma stadiums. But le season lebe sekupackage thina bekungilabadlali bekungilabo coach labadlali sibabonile kuthina aqala season. I remember Young Buffaloes first 3 games yadliwa kwathiwa Young Buffaloes ngenteka relegate. Mbabona Swallows they were winless in 3 games, first 3 games. Mbabona Highlanders yathi na iqala season bavele bakhombisa ukuthi khona laba eme khona bafuna kuwina or they want to go back to Africa. Kwabonakala lokho Royal Leopard nabo lo driver nguye junior Makakula alita Royal Leopard.
Master, I would have to catch you because something that is very quite important is happening there, down there in Matsapa, the Spaini Lodge, where the press presentation is taking place. It's an awarding moment for players at the National First Division and Premier League, respectively. Over to you, whoever you are in charge of the program down there in Matsapa, just to give us the colorful and what's happening. Over to you.
The runner-ups.
Lucky Kametse weMadlenya FC, runners up.
Ubachawule nje bonke Madlenya. Iqala kanjalo iGreatness. Yo. You can wait there babe batokulethela.
Okay. Bathola ema silver medals iMadlenya FC. Cabanga ukuthi Kametse utakugabisa minister bese we get the rest.
Shaya ntandla bani.
So last bashayele tandla iMadlenya FC. So
and we welcome the runner-ups ka Premier.
Liqembu le Mbabane Highlanders. Liqembu le Mbabane Highlanders ma runners up ka Premier League. Minister uke wathinza indzaba la ukuthi le league lesisuka kuyo, it was very exciting. Cabanga ukuthi ngiyavumelana naye minister. Nasta ukhumbula ukuthi iRoyal Leopards neMbabane Highlanders kusuka ku first round nakhona I think kwabalanga lekugcina lapho khona basi decidela ukuthi ngubani lothatha the first round carrot, kwaphinze kwabanjalo na ku final game of the season. Ngicabanga ukuthi lama teams lawa lamabili a performe ngendlela le jabulisa kweMadlenya ngazuthi ukweleta abantu isithombe eMadlenya.
Naleli sheke ngeke eMadlenya ehle nje nema medals. Kunansumbulo
Usonzele eMadlenya kubantu abadzala. Yes.
Phoswa share 80,000 Kametse.
For being runners up ka National First Division, iMadlenya ihamba ekhaya nemali lenganga 80,000 emalangeni.
We welcome Mbabane Highlanders, who are the runner-ups ka Premier.
Space Jele where Mbabane Highlanders ma runners up Premier League babe besibili Mbabane Highlanders utawutfola i-medal space. Nasikhuluma ukuthi Mbabane Highlanders icishe yayithatha i-league sisho nje ukuthi iMbabane Highlanders beyibaba kubaba ke kweMbabane Highlanders cishe lokunyendi ukwati kangcono space inside the field of play yeah kubaba nekuba salty kya
In for you.
okay.
Congratulations, Mbabane Highlanders, the runner-ups, Cup Premier League. And we move on to crown the champions. John, start with our first division winners.
National First Division champions sibongela licembu lelidlale lendlula onke emacembu laphinzela attain status sekwekuthi nyalo sebayi Premier League material licembu le 7 Dreams. Sicela sibashayele tandla i7
Ashaye
Dreams.
intandla bandla endlini. Sikhombe lokuba ne-sportsmanship. Put your hands together for this team.
7 Dreams. Ngabufaka lipiano. I7 Dreams ke nasiyibuka le team lena ngawusho ukuthi it's a combination of i generation yebadlali lesingasho ukuthi they are upcoming kuphinze kube nebadlali laba experienced bakhona abadlali abafana nabo Jerome njali John Gama bo Phumlani Dlamini I think bekadlala kuManzini Wanderers. Congratulations 7 Dreams ngicabanga ukuthi Bishop lokuthi ukukhanzeka ukuhle lokuthi ublende. That's what you get when you are able to blend in Bishop. Kodwa ke nyalo I think sekuqala le
Nimeqala la,
competition. We also need to buy Bishop. Yeah.
You can stand right there. Thank you. DJ, put el piano, aksimbo yakho. No, join in the name. These are champions, dude, and they're young. They want to dance.
Namhla benza umlando.
Boss. Nayo ke kuwini. Yababona ke bayijwayele futhi. Yes. Sonzelani la ngalana. Sonzele Shegela 180,000. Ish. Yes, ngilabete ngembili bo CEO. Yes.
These are the 2021-2022 National First Division champions. They're walking away with 180,000 Marangi. Thank you to the team that is down there. The protocol observed, of course, through Patrice MCB and the host being Kunefaguz and John Malik. Just, Master, what does this mean for a champion at a National First Division level? Walking away with that amount, do you still feel like there is a room for improvement in terms of a prize presentation at National First Division level?
Oh yes, yes, Fabrice. I think now Boga would say Iran up Premier League. It for 500,000. Then Emma Champions aga National First Division one at 180,000. 7 Dreams ngibo Emma Champions akona ga National First Division. Labesebeta aga Premier League. Welcome to the elite. 7 Dreams. Now sesikhatsabo ukuthi bete to prove ukuthi ba strong kanganani, ba ready kanganani ukuthi bangadlala ba compete with the best.
All right, they have a player by the name of Sunday Dlamini. He was the top scorer of the season. He walked away with 6,000 Malangeni, and then he was also the player of the tournament who walked away as well with 12,000 Malangeni. So in other words, 7 Dreams star Sunday Dlamini is 18,000 Malangeni rich, and he's coming to the Premier League. Watch him out because team will be looking for his talent. Heading to the Premier League, of course, they're also going to be awarding the champions of the 2021-2022 season. The people you are seeing on the screen, these are very key people in the football industry, including the president, Peter Samarasimela. Over to you, John Moleken.
I-Royal Leopards bese ngichazile ke mina apart from ukuthi badle ngemabala, I think badle nje nangale bhola yabo labayidlalako, and bahambile i-Royal Leopards at some point beyinema engagements outside the country, and at some point we thought ukuthi they were losing it, but again credit to i-Royal Leopards gciniwe. I think i-consistency labayikhombisile nababuya ku-Africa Cup bakhombisile lokuthi they had business to do, and bakhona lokuthi bayiphakamise lenkomishi lena. Hence our champions for the season ending 2021-2022 Royal Leopards bashayile tandla.
Yenza njalo DJ.
CEO, Mr. Mjali Wandile, and then there is also the acting Minister for Sports, Mr. Mabulala Masego, and FA President, who is Peter Samuel Similane. Beautiful stuff that are taking place. These are the scenes. This is every player's dream. You want to see yourself after a period of over 9 months competing at the high level. These are the champions. They are on the stage. We saw the performance. I know there's a lot of comments that are going to be elaborated on who was really elected as player of the season. But this team showed character, showed courage, showed professionalism. A lot goes to their performance. I mean, in your company, you've been to majority of their games, be it within, outside Mbabane Manzini corridor. What have you made of this team? Unity,
Fabrice. Remember, njengoba sebashilo ukuthi ithi tena engaged in Africa, bathola those bad results. Okay, before that, bakhona ukuthi bafike kuma group stages, CAF Confederations Cup. Yes, abatholanga even a single point. Kodwa basithi nababuya ku league, the players, the likes of Bo Junior Makakula, I think is the biggest loser. Kulama hours lawa. Temidlalo ubajoyinile second round.
I wanted to ask that, Master, to say Temidlalo, the just player who just saw interest. Do you count really as a champion if you join the team halfway of the season?
Yes, he's the champion because he's registered as a player Royal Leopard who deserve wadlala nama games almost every game uyidlalile second round since asuka khona ku Vovovo Fash assistant coach wa Royal Leopard,
former players of the team,
former player,
very good striker.
Yeah,
yes,
a very good striker during his playing days. Mpikeleli Dlamini lo vimbile kakhulu ku national team. In fact, is still the most decorated player ever ku league.
I wonder if people down there were what look struggle now.
Seven
they would have wanted to hear
7 league titles. Yena Mpikeleli lawa winner. So ngicabanga ukuthi is one of the most decorated.
1 meter, Master. 1 meter.
Yeah, 1 million malangeni incane ebholeni, but MTN ngicabanga ukuthi la kwendawo kukhulu for ibhola, but nase sita competition sesibuka ukuthi nabaya ngaphandle kodlala ngaphandle, this is very little, but otherwise congratulations kuyo Royal Leopard. It was very tight, it was very competitive, Fabrice. Nawubuka uyi round up isizini lephelile because bekuneMbabane Highlanders la ngemuva featuring Mbabane Solos ne Young Buffaloes labangaqali kahle isizini.
Beautiful stuff. And of course, as you can see the check, they are 1 million richer. Those are the champions 2021-2022. Just a quick correction, it's not Royal Leopards, it's Royal Leopard. I've heard down people there, Master, by Shincherikam. Singa Shincherikam the team. CAF registered, they are Royal Leopard. Ingwe Mabalaba.
No, it's Ingwe.
No, I see Ingwe Mabalaba. Ingwe Mabalaba. Now, those are the champions. The captain, you can see Muzi Mzoro alongside the minister also lifting the trophy.
Mzoro Dlamini, sorry to disturb you, 5 league titles. Royal Leopard solo afikile.
3 in a row at some point.
3 in a row, then the 2 lawatoli linyalo lena nale ya last season. So we are born ukuthi Nai is one of the most decorated players la kona ka Premier League wayiphakamisa as the captain while Royal Leopard.
Beautiful stuff. In the company of coach Edwin Matsebula, you can see him there. He's excited. The club's executive representative Labamelele, of course the commissioner, just to be there to support the team. Master, nasikhuluma ukuthi this team is going for CAF Champions League. Nasikhuluma ukuthi this team might singasho ukuthi add in new faces. Can we expect them to defend the title? That's the coach Edwin Matsebula showing his excitement. Ungasho ukuthi Master batay defender lengomishi.
Coach yena Edwin Matsebula joining the likes of the late Koki Vilagate, may his soul rest in peace, in defending a league title, joining the likes of Nuro Ndibane, joining the likes of Musa Mechik, Zwane. So ungena kuma history books yena coach Edwin Matsebula.
Beautiful stuff. Scenes of the event at the Eswatini Lodge. Over to you, one of the MCs at the event. What's happening? What's taking place?
Siyayibongela i-Royal Leopards. They are 1 million richer. Anyway, I think we are now getting to the tail end of our business today.
Yes, we are. We will allow them 2 minutes but ishutele. But maybe you can tell us more about the voting libe yendiwa ngema fans.
Yes, kungaba kuveta nje ukuthi beyikhona le initiative lapho khona besithi ema fans akavotele ema players abo kuma categories lehlukene. Cabanga lokho ukuthi earlier on kuke kwaba nale indication ukuthi nabo they were going to be awarded kulo mcimbi wanamuhla. Kodwa nje kukulungisa kancane ukuthi ivoting ivalwe mhla ka 26. Lokusho ukuthi there will be a post event letawulandzela lena lapho khona batawuwiniswa khona kule voting lebeyende kagciniwe.
Thank you very much. Sitaw alawa Royal Leopards to take their seats. And as they do so, congratulate 3 other of our customers and viewers lasemakaya. Nthandvo Magagula, Tulani Tabete, Nanhlakanipho Tiezo Dare. Bawinile kula mibuto lebo ibutwa ngoJohn.
Congratulations to the 3 winners labasemakhaya. Siyabonga naloko ukuthi nihlale nathi njengalokule event lena besi streamer live lokusho ukuthi nani nibonile ukuthi kwendekeni kulama awards lebekachubeka la Esibayeni Lodge. Cabanga ukuthi MTN gciniwe wende involve enhle lokuthi sithi sila aphinze abone kumcoka lokuthi nalaba semakhaya nabo kube khona le ngawuthi bebakubukela shothi they were part of us even though they were not here.
No, thank you very much, John. At this point, Sibonga Umlangeni that was handling the sign language interpretation. Sibonga all of you, Honorable Minister, President Sherman, CEO, Siyabonga kakhulu, and to the teams. We believe we've come to the end of the program. Gune ma refreshments that are served, dinner is served. There are 2 serving points, one on the far left and the other on the far right. Lengingakcela is that we will first have our front table, Sitawalanza, to go and dish first. And thereafter, there are 2 serving points on the left and on the right that you can then join and serve yourself. Maybe, John, just to appreciate, you have been a great audience. Siyabonga lokuthi sibambisene sisawende lo msebenzi sibonga nalabasemakhaya, John, and thank you as well for being a part of this.
Thank you so much Gciniwe, kubonga kuwe, kubonge kuwo wonke lokhona la kule event nalo sekhaya lebekayibukela kule stream sethu. Siyathemba lokuthi sisabuyela siyocala lensha isizini. It will be one that is going to be exciting. Iphinze isihlanganise nangalelinye ilanga Gciniwe. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, John. Royal Leopards, please take your
Beautiful stuff, of course, that were taking place at Esibayeni Lodge in Matsapa. Thank you to the team that was hosting the event, of course, Gciniwe Fagutse and our colleague John Malikeni. It's nice to see one of us mastered being down there. Lamini, just to give us a proper picture of what we saw today. I know there will be talks, Master. I know. I want you to tell me your view. Skadi was voted. This is why we all wanted to hear the outcome. Skadi was voted as player of the season. Now, this award that Skadi received is, selected by an award committee where the award committee is composed by different journalists from different media houses.
Not only journalists.
Not only journalists. Even some of them are not journalists. Master, what's your take? Who do you think was supposed to take the award? Off to you, maybe Skadi was the right person to walk away with the award.
Fabrice, allow me to say this. Football is a game of opinions.
True.
But there is a big but. Lo but ungena lapho khona ukuthi lama opinions akho ahambelana nama facts yini.
True.
If your opinion ayihambelana nama facts, then football is not a game of opinions. Reserve your opinion. Ngawuthatha kulabadlali bebakompetela a player of the year labathathu. Sabelo Scalenzinisa, who was the eventual winner. Saviola, Sandile Kametse, top scorer. Junior Makakula, champion with Royal Leopard. Those 3 players, very, very exciting, talented players. But, Leopard was also corner. If utawukhetha labadlali labang 3, ngiphi criteria otayisebenzisa asesicale sibuke kuma player of the month awards ngibani lo yiwine kakhulu Junior Magagula uwine 2 Skhal uwine 1 Savio uwine 1 siyathika libhokisi lapha ngibani lo hambako
Master, hold that thought, because I'm being advised that we want to cross over to Pathizum CB at Eswatini Lodge, but for now they're still, finalizing the logistics. Pathizum CB, I want to know if you are standing with the champions, whoever you're standing with. I want to know the feedback. How is the atmosphere? What is the things going down there at Matsapa? And just to get the idea, what's your take on who was supposed to actually really be the player of the season? Is it Skadi to you, or it could have been someone else?
Solo sichubekile ke ngathi sefika amaphethelweni ke yona imicimbi weaward ema best players and of course top goal scorers for the season. Ecela kwami nginasandile Saviola Gamete lo winner kuba I top goal scorer after scoring 26 goals. Sandile asikubongele emagoli info yakho clearly.
Ngiyabonga ukuthi ngibe top goal scorer yale season nga 26 goals. Cabanga ukuthi kube info lenhle kimi personally ukuscora emagoli langaka and bengicala ukukora emagoli langaka enalicathi nala kangwane kuyacala ukuthi umfabe na 26 goals, so I'm happy nje.
Kepha sayiwina kwesingakhi Sandile I top goal scorer award?
I top goal scorer award ngiyiwina kwesi-2.
Solo uqalile ukudlala ngaPremier League?
Yeah, solo ngiqalile ukudlala ngaPremier League kwesi-2.
Yini lo ngathi imfihlo yakho because ukwendile kanye bese ngathi fluke but nyalo kwenda enophula le record? What's your secret?
Ngicabanga ukuthi kuba indlela lesisebenta ngayo siyi-team. So ngoba emagoli ngeke utishayele uwethu. Lama assist lesiwathola kuma teammates nale effort loyifakako ku teamini. Ngicabanga ukuthi leli goal libese rewarda le effort yakho ukuthi ufaka i-effort lengana.
Usihlangu lamagoli washaye ku club football siyawatsinga uyakubotswana ngeweekend sidzinga mbamba kulawo magoli ukuze sichubekele ku next stage. Ungasithembisana
kule game ya Sunday against iBotswana ngicabanga ukuthi live ngasilendele phasi kakhulu masingeke sesiprogress ku following stage. Kubuka igame lesidlalile last Saturday eBotswana besikhona kudlala but likwasiletha down ukuthi asikhona ngakukora, so ngicabanga ukuthi going forward sitawuzama ukukora emagoli since ma training sessions besilungisa ifinishing kakhulu.
Siyabonga Sandile, ngidawuthemba ukuthi mawubheka ngalana dawudibana naSikhali umtshele ukuthi babukeli bamele yena Sikhali bagadze ukuthi abuya atobatshela ukuthi khamba kanjani. Ngitholele Sikhali mawubheka ngalana ngiyathi udamthola uthi Sandile kubambisana nema teammates and uyathemba ukuthi kule mphela sonto mabadlala naye iBotswana utawuchubeka nale rich goal scoring form yakhe ukuthi aconnect live. Ndawuzama ukuthola ke Sikhali la right now I'm still trying to locate him njengaloku ma awards wonke move ufuna kushotha naye. Laphenze ke ngizame ukuthi ngithole na coach wayo iRoyal Leopard lo ben coach of the year lo lamba kwami right now he's still doing interviews ku busy ngoba everyone wants a piece of them. Fabrice njengaloku ubona ukuthi lilanga lelikhulu kakhulu leli kuyo ebholini sihlale sibabuka ke egroundini sibagijima abafoma but namuhla they looking dapper in suits and all that. I'm trying to get the coach la lesacedzile while still smell Sikhali. Coach, please coach, sila ehlelweni Temidlalo coach lapha khona si reacta kona ema awards ukuthi ngabe kuhambe kanjani. Sikubongele nayo iaward yakho lenhle sayibona ngabe mhlambe ufika lana nje ungathi iseason ibengile njani uzothola lo mhlomelo.
Cabanga ukuthi ephathizwe iseason bengase iseason lebe ilula considering ukuthi i-deciding game kwaba ngile yekugcina lokusho kona ukuthi the competition beyingedulu than last season.
Yeah, coach, I know it's an exciting day for you personally. It's an exciting day for the team overall. Mawubuka ukuthi ngibo champion. You must be a bit disappointed though for the best player award.
Yeah, mhlawumbe angifuni ukukhuluma politiki. Ngam-congratulate Sikhali for winning the player of the season. ngiphindze ngithi ku-junior usemncane age ingakuye kwami ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba kummotivator junior ukuthi anga-give up.
Coach, congratulations and best of luck for i-season lenje.
Siyabonga.
Fabrice uyasho njalo coach ukuthi kube isizini enhle sibili ngendlela labadlale ngayo uyajabula nangale awadla iwinile nangendlela ledlale ngayo. But for Junior Makakula, who for the second time everyone would feel like bamendele pass mhlawumbe some way one way or the other ukuthi angawin because he was the best player kulabanengi but he didn't win the award. I'm still trying to locate the best player though who actually won at the award. Uthi sasive ukuthi ngabe uthini ngalendlela ladlale ngayo kule season lena. Kepha Fabrice kunginyalo ngisazama ukulokhetha yena Sikhali. Ngawubuyela kuwe Fabrice unginike nje lo 30 seconds ukuthi ngimthole Sikhali ngimmuke labo labasuke bamfuna njengaloku sive lokusila emakhaya sibukile sigadze kuva ukuthi the best player of the 2021-2022 season ufuna kuthini.
Have it. Thank you very much to our colleague Patrice Msibi, who is down there in Matsapa, monitoring and giving us feedback on how things are going so far down there at a press presentation. Ngiyamuva umkholo Master Edwin Matsebura, Royal Leopard head coach. Uthatha yini kuye Master? Uthatha yini kuye?
My disappointment. Yes. Nangasho is happy with the award, the coach of the year award, but now ngathi umlalelisisa kahle endzabeni ya playoff of the year usakafuni kungena kakhulu politiki tsine nawe ibhola sesiyibukele isikhathi lesithe sesiyisebenzisa isikhathi lesithe we understand kuva inkulumo yemuntu uthakafuni kungena kupolitiki but ufuna ukukhuthata junior ukuthi achubeke
adlale kahle kusho lokho so very ingenile.
Yeah, because whatever you say
it make headlines.
Exactly. So ngicabanga ukuthi yena coach Edwin but kudzinga ukuthi naye junior bese so cancela because if everyone is saying kumele ukuthi ube yi player of the year angathi ke because lama reactions ahlangana ne Fabrice because kube ne award yekuvotelwa wangayitholi. So ubobani kahle lesithi but junior deserve the award.
Master, okay, Stavara, but Scott's corner maybe about 7-8 minutes because I have something that I will say. It might sound sensitive because siyate issue le corner yegu see my teams maybe ema forces agaphume kule bola yethu. Do you think maybe it's being blamed for that? Ngoba katiketsele because singakhohlwe last season what happened. Bekufanele nakhona last season banenge babacabanga usanga it4. Now, crossing over once again to Patrice Msibi. Patrice Msibi is next to the player of the season. That is Sabero Skadi Nziniza, who is also from Kosafa, fresh from Kosafa. He's in the Slangon camp. He's been released tonight to be part of the awards. Skadi, to you Patrice, ask him anything. We want to know what is the secret to be player of the season.
Njalo usolo ngiwathembisa namaswati ukuthi ngifuna yena Sabelo Sikhali Nzinisa top goal rather best player of the season 2021-2022 Sabelo Sikhali Nzinisa asikubongele Nzinisa.
No ngiyabonga kakhulu Patrice ngicabanga ukuthi ngatibonga kwala nami ngibona bonke abawiners abe wakhona la ngicabanga ukuthi sinibe inhle kakhulu.
Sikhali mawuhleli pass kuthiwa the next award the best player award bekufika nenhloko did you have an idea ukuthi mhlambe ngayiphakamisa ke le nkomishi lena?
Yeah, simply because bengikhona kule category with some of ama players engakhona ku besikhometela nawo le category player of the bengiba nako lokuthi maybe ngidaba ngolo oyinako but nje benginako benginethe lokuthemba lomngaka ukuthi eshe ngayiwina because bengicanga ukuthi maybe bangakhona ukumchoose between le two le bengikhona ukhometela nayo. But I'm happy nje ngoko ngicela ngiyiwinile. Alendlela kube senkethakala ngakhona khazana nguyelo mdlalo ongcono nawo bonke.
Ungathini ngale season yakho mangathi nje mina ngichazele ukuthi le season yaSikhali le lesicedzako beyinjani ungayichaza uyithini?
Yeah, ngathi it was the best season lengidlalile kuMbabane Islanders. Ngicabanga ukuthi kuba nama teams bengisolo nginawo kule season lena kulukhulisele licembu kodwa ngecompetition lesibe nayo. Ngicabanga sakhona ukungilekelela kakhulu ukuthi ngikhona nami ukukhula ezisacasa sogcese egcineni ngicabanga ukuthi ngibambisana kunye nabo konke lokwentekile kube ngumfutho omkhulu kakhulu nawo ngiyawubongela kakhulu because kube kuthiwa bengasiyo le ndlela yabathumisela ngakhona ngathi kafika la sifike khona mhlawumbe nami ngaba ngabi ngilomdlalo lo benguyo lo mnyaka noma olesizini so ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyawubongela kakhulu bona nawo lo msebenzi.
Skali, I know for sure because lo mbuto wami tawubalekela. But the biggest question about Butaga Maswati, namba ngangibulala if I wouldn't ask that question. Tabadlala Skali next season.
Yeah, question lenkulu kakhulu lengenze ngiyibaleka ngicabanga ukuthi in the next coming 2 weeks batabe sebati because kwamanje ngisesebhizi nga-national team so uyawufuna ukuthi ngente into nami ngisheshe ngicethe nabo lakhona ukuthi ngibone ukuthi ngihlanza njani into tami ngithi cethe tasemaswati sekayeva sakayadi ukuthi ngiyodlala kuwo.
Ukhuluma nge-national team Skali. Siyadlala esihlangu semnikati ngelisonto. Sifuna kuya le Algeria ku-Watchen. Usithembisana?
Yeah, no Algeria sitawufika si-national team lengithembisa ukuthi Sunday sitawuqhubeka sitawukhona kwakhipha emathwana.
Congratulations Nisa, sibonge nesikhathi sakho. Usho njalo Skali uthi by in 2 weeks time sizabe sesathi ukuthi ngabe uyodlala kuliphi iqembu njalo kusathi ukuthi kumnyalo uphelelwe icontract ekuthembeni lakhe lebekadlala kulo lembabana Highlanders kepha ke Fabrice Stawati ukuthi njengalokho ukuthi imidlalo isesekashanyana nokusengeqala usenaso isikhathi sekuthi angakhetha iqembu la odlalela njengalokho ema offers they've been coming in from all over the world and or rather all over the country and of course outside the country bafuna ukuthi afika ayobadlalela Fabrice sesiwakhulumisile ema-winners siwabonile lesibagejako kepha ngibo baka-national first division bosandile batibuthele as ama-best player bo-William batibuthela as coach of the season kanti kuyo yona imadlenya kanike 7 Dreams ngibo bo-champion bayo i-first division sebatawugijima khona ka-Premier League ku-season letako le nabo bebakhona bathola loyo mhlomelo wabo njalo i-Royal Leopard nayo utholile bokubusuku lobuhle-ke Fabrice njengaloku sibonile netikhulumi tethu letikhulumile namuhla tachaza ukuthi ikakhulu MTN CEO Loshido ukuthi budlelwane babo na Premier League lobuhle sibili kanike bayafuna lokuthi baqhubekisele nakubo bomake kubanjwe kube unity yonke lemfo kudlala kanye kanye Fabrice na CEO engathi minister naye ukhulumile waraise lawo makhi important wambonga kakhulu ke MTN lo ibambisako ibhola nema sports even lonke kanye naye FA president naye udlulisele kubonga wandlulisela ke kakhulu nekubonga kuwo baphasi bemacembu lekasho ukuthi ngaphandle kwabo lebhola lesikhuluma ngayo namuhla ngabe ayikho kube ngumcimbi lomuhle kakhulu Fabrice nawe udibonele njalo kusicale nawe lana naye nalinda master base babuyela khona ukuthi bawubambisa babukele ngakhona ngale emakhaya from mine Fabrice la esibayindoji lapho khona kuchubeka khona lo mcimbi sithi babukeli siyethemba ukuthi bachubekele bakufokotela lebe sikubalethela kona la endasi and sithi congratulations to all the winners for the MTN Premier League season 2021-2022.
Hawu usachubeka lo mcimbi uthi uyachubeka shotha saye endlini. Thank you very much Patrice Msibi. Just go and join the refreshments team. Grab a bite on behalf of the team. Master, time is against us, but I want 2 or 3 questions. 2 answers from you. Was this your best season since you watch football? Was the choice of the best player of the season fair to you? If not, who should have been, in your opinion? What is your expectation next season? 3 questions.
3 questions for President Pendula without fear or favor. One, this was the best season ever. The best ever. Ukhuluma teams labeka compete, ukhuluma players labeka dlala, ukhulume ma-fans abesasayabuya e-stadium. Yes, bekangakhola maningi kanganani kakhulu. Number 2, ubuta ukuthi Skali winile i-Player of the Year award bekayideserve Skali any of the 3 bekayideserve but ngicabanga ukuthi njoba bengisakuthikela lamabhokisi unfortunately sikhathi sesiyashaya but nje congratulations kuyena Skali udlala isizini yonke without yellow card, without a single yellow card layitholile ku season 2021-2022. He was the captain of the team. He led Mbabane Highlanders back to Africa, so he deserved it. Congratulations Skali. Number 3 ukuthi singakatsa next season ngicabanga fireworks but I'm worried because some of the teams asengayiqali i-pre-season yawo this coming weekend kunema games i-Bible Cup nakhona sitawukatsa ukuthi sibone ukuthi ama teams eme kanjani Fabrice. Otherwise it's been lovely.
Beautiful stuff. That's what I like about him. Facts and reminders. Remember, Sky has never received a yellow card. These are some of the points or facts that people down there should have, come to you and get information about. Thank you very much, Eswatini. What a day it's been. What a season it's been. 2021-2022 season. Just one of the seasons that will go down as in the history of football in the country as one of the best seasons. Top scorer going as far as above 20 goals. Talk about also other things that might talk about in the upcoming season. Otherwise, 2022 Commonwealth Games. These are the live pictures that are taking place at Alexandra Stadium in Birmingham. Master, but I know from here you're going to be watching. We can wait from our team, from the flag bearer team. It might take some time because they go according to letters and everyone. But what are you expecting from this Commonwealth Games and our team that is there, of course?
Fabrice, bengenda investigations army throughout the week analyze yona le team leya eBirmingham. Unfortunately isikhathi seside iyaqala namhla iyavulwa ngalokusemthethweni